Just a reminder that this video is equipped with chapters. Feel free to skip or jump into the chapters that you like. We have here a brand new Honor Magic 7 Pro, which retails for 60,000 pesos here in the Philippines. I got this from a pre-order, so I also got a free of a JBL sound gear frames, which I already released an unboxing video of. I got the 12GB RAM, 512GB storage configuration, and the Lunar Shadow Grey color. Magic 7 Pros is powered by Snapdragon's latest and greatest, the 8 Elite, running on Magic OS 9.0, wrapping around Android 15. We are lucky here in the Philippines since the Magic 7 Pros package here comes with a free case, an official Honor case which I think is also sold separately. It also comes with a 100-watt charging brick, which are missing in the package they released in the European market. To add to the missing case and charger, the European market only receives unit with 5270 mAh batteries, while ours here in the Philippines, and I think the whole Asian market, has a 5850 mAh battery capacity. I believe this discrepancy is due to the European environmental regulations and stuffs. Anyway, I already did a dedicated first impression and unboxing video of the Honor Magic 7 Pro. Check out the link below and the one that will pop up in the screen if you want to watch that. The Honor Magic 7 Pro has been widely praised for its premium build and refined design, marking a notable improvement from its predecessor. And count me in on that. Although the phone is still a quad-curved screen, it is flatter, enhancing grip and minimizing accidental touches, which is a frequent issue with previous curved models. It has IP68 and IP69 ratings, meaning it's not only water and dust resistant, but also capable of withstanding high-pressure water jets, making it one of the most rugged flagships in its class. Phone dimension is at 162.7 by 77.1 by 8.8 mm, and it weighs at 223 grams. Its slim profile, as compared to other flagship phones, is made possible by an advanced silicon carbon battery, keeping the thickness under 9 mm, while housing a large 5850 mAh batteries. Visually, the Magic 7 Pro sports a striking design with a large circular camera module, often described as elegant yet bold, especially in this popular Lunar Shadow Grey colorway that I have. I personally find the rear finish stylish. The front features a 6.8-inch LTPO AMOLED display with central camera cutout, dubbed the Magic Capsule, that neatly houses the selfie camera and 3D time-of-flight sensor, blending functionality with a modern, symmetrical design. Magic 7 Pro is well balanced and comfortable in hand, despite its size. The use of glass and metal contributes to a flagship feel, although the large camera bump can make it slightly top-heavy when laid flat. I am also impressed by its structural durability, with some variants including the nano crystal shield for added drop resistance. The stereo speakers, solid build, and display quality round out a phone that feels every bit a truly high-end device. When it comes to display quality, the Honor Magic 7 Pro absolutely delivers a flagship experience. It boasts a large quad-curved 6.8-inch LTPO OLED panel with a resolution of 2800 by 1280 and a smooth 120Hz refresh rate. What really makes this panel stand out though is its incredible peak brightness, which is up to 5000 nits, and while real-world use may not always hit that mark, I can confirm that it's easily one of the brightest displays on any phone right now. Perfect for outdoor visibility even in direct noon sunlight here in the Philippines. Color reproduction is another strong point. The display supports HDR10+ and Dolby Vision. It is vivid yet with accurate colors look, whether you're watching videos, editing photos, or just scrolling through apps. Compared to other flagship competitors, the Magic 7 Pro screen feels more vibrant and even more color accurate in side-by-side usage with my S23. The display is also protected by Honor's custom nano crystal shield glass, which adds a layer of durability and drop resistance. Another highlights of this screen is its eye comfort technology. The Magic 7 Pro uses 4320 Hz PWM dimming, significantly reducing flicker and eye strain, especially in low light. It also features AI-assisted defocus eye protection, which subtly shifts focus zones to simulate a more natural, comfortable viewing experience over long periods. These additions have earned praises from both lab testers and vloggers, particularly for people who spend hours on their phone daily. Touch responsiveness is smooth and fluid in most tasks, although some lab results note that touch latency, while decent, isn't the fastest among gaming phones. For everyday use though, it's more than adequate. The minimum brightness could still be a bit lower, especially for darkroom nighttime viewing, but it's just a minor nitpick from me, especially when weighed against its overall performance. For me, the Honor Magic 7 Pro's display is a standout feature of the device. With top-tier brightness, immersive color, thoughtful eye care features, and a premium build, it competes easily with the best panels in 2025. Whether you're watching high-res videos or just browsing in bright conditions, it's a screen that's built to impress. When we think of flagship smartphones, audio is often overlooked in favor of cameras and displays. But the Honor Magic 7 Pro makes a bold statement here, and I'll say it straight. This phone might have the best sounding speakers of any 2025 flagship. Honor went all in with a dual stereo speaker setup, but what really elevates it is the integration of a custom waveguide chamber, which acts almost like a built-in subwoofer. The result? Surprisingly rich deep bass and a sound signature that feels full and immersive, not tinny or flat like many other smartphones in its class. In terms of volume, the Magic 7 Pro easily fills a room. Playback is consistently loud without sounding harsh, and there's almost no distortion at max volume. The clarity, presence of mids and highs, punchy bass, and clean vocal separation from the Magic 7 Pro is great. Whether you're watching movies, playing games, or listening to your favorite tracks, the sound stage feels surprisingly wide for a smartphone. It also really shines is in gaming and cinematic content. The stereo separation is on point. You can actually feel directional sound cues in shooters like COD Mobile or when watching action scenes on Netflix. And with DTS:X Ultra and customizable profiles like 3D surround, bass boost, or standard, there's flexibility to tune your experience based on what you're doing. It's not just loud. It's intelligent sound, tailored for how you use your phone. For wireless audio users, the phone supports SBC, AAC, and LDAC. While it lacks aptX adaptive or LHDC, LDAC still allows for high bitrate audio if you're pairing it with compatible headphones. Overall for the audio, the Honor Magic 7 Pro delivers one of the best audio experiences you'll find on any smartphone today. It's loud, it's clean, and it actually brings bass to the table, something most phones fail at. Whether you're an audiophile or just someone who values good sound from your phone, this device won't disappoint. Let's jump into one of the most polished and secure aspects of the Honor Magic 7 Pro, its biometric system. This is one of the few Android flagships that offers both 3D facial recognition and an under-display ultrasonic fingerprint sensor, giving users secured, fast and versatile unlocking options. The front-facing pill-shaped cutout houses a selfie camera and a 3D ToF depth sensor, enabling secure face-based unlocking similar to iOS Face ID. It works seamlessly with my banking apps, offering both speed and strong protection against spoofing. On the fingerprint front, Honor upgraded from an optical sensor, seen in previous generation, to a 3D ultrasonic in-display fingerprint reader. This sensor is faster, more reliable, and works even with wet fingers, a meaningful real-world improvement. This dual biometric setup offers unmatched flexibility and makes the Magic 7 Pro one of the most well-rounded Android devices in terms of unlocking and security. This superb biometric combination is a significant advantage over other flagship competitors. The battery and charging performance of the Magic 7 Pro is one area that surprises me. Thanks to Honor's third-generation 5850 mAh silicon carbon battery tech and ultra-fast charging speeds. In my real-world usage, I start my day with 100% charge at 6 in the morning, and at about 8 in the evening, I typically will still have 30% left. This usage usually logs 5 to 6 hours of screen on time. My usual usage includes mostly scrolling through social media apps and playing Clash Royale, listening to music while traveling to and from work, and watching Netflix or YouTube during lunch and dinner time. For a lighter usage, this can be a 2-day battery phone. Charging is also great in Magic 7 Pro. It supports 100-watt wired and 80-watt wireless. From 30% to 100%, charging time takes about 35 to 40 minutes. Make sure that you activate the supercharging boost though to enable fast charging. You can do this by long pressing the charging animation in the phone's screen. Without the supercharging boost, 30 to 100 takes about an hour. Unfortunately, I don't have an 80-watt wireless charger, so I cannot test it, but based on the reviews I've read and watched, using Honor's proprietary 80-watt wireless charger, 0 to 100 takes only 45 minutes. In addition to all of these, Magic 7 Pro also includes both reverse wireless and reverse wired charging, letting you juice up wearables or earbuds on the go. Overall, an impressive battery life and charging speed. If you are watching this, you definitely already know that one of the standout features in Magic 7 Pro is its AI prowess, aiming to differentiate itself from the rest of the flagship pack. Powered by Magic OS 9 on Android 15, the phone leans heavily into AI-driven tools, backed by Honor's Alpha Plan investment and an on-device NPU that accelerates smarter functionality. I will be creating a separate dedicated video for each of the AI feature of the Magic 7 Pro. So subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you wouldn't miss it. In the Magic 7 Pro settings, they even have this dedicated Honor AI section to guide you through them. It has this productivity suite that includes the Magic Portal, lets you circle contents in the screen using your knuckles, like images or text, then drag it directly into other apps. This is very useful and intuitive, but using the knuckles is a hit or miss for me. It doesn't always work and can be frustrating sometimes. The AI productivity suite also includes Magic Text, which extracts text or phone numbers from images. Smart sensing and eye tracking keeps the screen awake if you're looking at it and can even expand notification previews with a glance. There's also a bunch of camera AI here. Honor's AI Super Zoom enhanced detail past 30 times zoom, and while it shows clear potential, results can be hit or miss, with some overprocessed shots. On the brighter side, solid AI features like auto capture, HD super burst, and motion sensor shots work impressively well, delivering crisp responsive captures. And of course the usual AI eraser which removes unwanted parts of the photo, AI outpainting which expands the photo canvas, and AI upscale which enhances picture quality is also here. As said, wait for the dedicated video on these items so we can explore them in more details. Moving on to the performance of the Honor Magic 7 Pro. This flagship device is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset, paired with a minimum of 12 gigs of RAM, ensuring robust performance for various tasks. In terms of raw performance, the Magic 7 Pro excels. It achieved an AnTuTu score of 2,006,123, placing it in the top 4% of smartphones. In PC Mark for Android, it scored 20,859, indicating strong efficiency in everyday tasks. Graphics performance is also commendable, with a 3D Mark Solar base score of 11,487, ensuring smooth gaming experiences. Despite its powerful internals, the device manages heat well. Even under intensive tasks, the CPU and GPU temperatures can reach high temperatures without significant throttling. In fact, I have never experienced any hiccups in this device since I started using it more than 2 months ago. However, once the battery temperature hits 48 degrees centigrade, the system reduces power to 4.5 watt until it cools down, ensuring longevity and stability during prolonged use. I have been playing all games in highest settings here, using it for work, for capturing photos and videos for my YouTube channel, and everything in between. Needless to say, it can handle anything you throw at it without any problem. The Honor Magic 7 Pro offers a compelling blend of hardware and software. Its performance is top tier, handling multitasking and gaming with ease. It balances power with intelligent features, and definitely a noteworthy contender in the flagship performance arena. Now let's dive into the photo capabilities of the Honor Magic 7 Pro. This flagship device boasts a versatile triple camera setup, including a 50MP main sensor, a 200MP periscope telephoto lens, and a 50MP ultra-wide camera. The main camera delivers impressive results in well-lit conditions. Images are sharp, with accurate color reproduction and a pleasing dynamic range. The f1.4 aperture allows for good subject isolation and natural background blur. The main lens low-light performance is also great, although there are very few instances, maybe 1 in 20 times, where occasional noise, loss of detail in shadows, and a muddy artificial-looking pictures are produced. Most of the time, photos are superb even at indoor and low-light situations. The telephoto lens of the Magic 7 Pro is a 200-megapixel sensor that offers up to 6 times optical zoom, providing detailed close-up shots. This lens kicks in when taking 3x shots or higher. In daylight, the telephoto lens performs admirably, capturing crisp images, with all the details retained up to 6x. Beyond 6x, photos are not as crisp but still very decent, with good color accuracy up to 30x. Beyond 30x the details deteriorate slowly and becomes muddy as you zoom even closer. The AI Super Zoom feature can enhance pictures from 30x and above, but results have a tendency to appear overly processed and less natural sometimes. In low light conditions, the telephoto lens can produce decent photos up to 6x. Beyond 6x the detail starts to be lost, and even with AI Super Zoom application on 30x and above pictures, the photos produced looks like an oil painting. But still, it is way better looking than the original snap. The 122-degree field of view ultra-wide camera is ideal for landscapes and group shots on a well-lit situations. However, I think it is the weakest among the rear camera lenses. Images are generally sharp, with minimal distortion at the edges, but it does not handle shadow well. Difference between the photos taken from the wide-angle lens versus the main lens or telephoto is very noticeable. Wide-angle snaps always appear darker with the shadow bump too high, and it is also slightly underexposed. Portrait shots reuses the main lens or the telephoto lens, producing a versatile support for portrait shooting from 1x to 6x zoom. Harcourt-style filters are available when shooting portrait, with choices of vibrant, color, and classic, a creative touch that adds dramatic flair to portraits. AI enhancements also help smooth skin, isolate subjects, and apply adjustable bokeh. In well-lit conditions, edge detection and separation are mostly clean, producing stylish, social media-ready shots. Just like other flagship phones, occasional blurring around hair or accessories can be experienced here, but very seldom. On the front, the 50-megapixel selfie camera with autofocus delivers detailed and vibrant self-portraits. AI enhancements can smooth skin tones and adjust lighting, but some users prefer a more natural look. Even with a harsh situation when the background of the shot shines a bright light, like the sun, the camera still manages to focus the shot on the subject, which is impressive. Overall, it's a solid performer for video calls and social media content. But, as always, expect a reduced sharpness and a risk of a soft and muddy shot when the light in the environment is reduced. As for the video capabilities of the Magic 7 Pro, it supports 4K recording at up to 60 FPS. On a well-lit environment, the main camera and telephoto lens performs really well, offering sharp resolution and vibrant colors. The dynamic range is commendable, capturing details in both bright highlights and deep shadows. As you might already notice in the video sample you are watching, the wide-angle lens produces a very different color tone than the main and telephoto lenses. The wide-angle, just like in photos, produces a darker video with a very high shadow contents and a bit underexposed as compared to the other two lenses. I mean, if you are taking only a pure wide-angle video, it will look nice enough, but once you switch to the main or telephoto lens, it's then you will notice the big difference and how worse the wide-angle lens quality looks as compared to the other two lenses. As for the stabilization, the main lens EIS is great. The wide-angle has an average stabilization, while the telephoto has the worst stabilization among the three lenses, which is expected. But do note that this stabilization greatly drops on all lenses when you are recording on a low-light environment, just like what you are seeing here, where I am running while recording this clip, taken around sunset time. In low-light condition, just like any other phones in the world, the video quality can degrade, with increased noise and reduced sharpness, but still very usable and decent quality, especially the main and telephoto lenses. As for the wide-angle, as expected, it captures way less details and a lot darker video. I would avoid the wide-angle lens when in low light as much as I can, since you can get a lot more details and way better quality video with the main or telephoto lenses. Magic 7 Pro's video provides up to 3.5x optical zoom and up to 10x with digital zoom, delivering detailed shots up to around 6x and starts to have less sharpness going up to 10x. At maximum of 10x, the footage is still very usable, but understandably a bit muddy and shaky. The EIS performs adequately here, but as the zoom level increases, the stabilization becomes less effective, leading to more noticeable shakes in the footage. For the selfie camera, here's a sample.
Of the microphone and the selfie camera of the Honor Magic 7 Pro. Hello mic test, mic hello. So this is 0.5x and this is 1x. Let me know in the comments below what you think.
Low-light selfie video is still decent, but I was honestly expecting something better than this because of the 50-megapixel specs of this one. The quality for low light here is just on par with the 12-megapixel selfies from other brand, if I am being honest. Honor Magic 7 Pro offers a robust video recording system that excels in well-lit conditions. Its main and telephoto lenses provides a true flagship-level videos, while the wide-angle lens is a little below expectation. Low-light performance could see improvements, and the EIS might not be as effective in all scenarios. It might not be on par yet with the likes of the Vivo X200 and Samsung Ultra phones, but overall, it's a competitive option for those seeking a smartphone with strong video recording capabilities. Alright. All in all, the Honor Magic 7 Pro presents itself as a sleek and robust flagship. It packs one of the best displays in a phone today, which is also engineered for durability and eye comfort. The device's IP68 and IP69 rating confirms its resilience against water, dust, and even high-temperature jets, making it feel like it's built to withstand real-world use. Powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite and at least 12 GB of RAM, day-to-day performance is consistently snappy and reliable. Honor also delivered one of the more immersive phone experiences with spatial stereo audio, clean mids, and surprisingly punchy bass via its vapor chamber enhanced setup. Battery life continues this trend of excellence, and the Magic 7 Pro often outlasts the competition, easily making it through more than a day of normal use, thanks in part to its silicon carbon battery and 100-watt wired and 80-watt wireless charging support. Photography is also a highlight and somewhat a point of debate as well. With its triple camera array, plus advanced AI zoom and portrait modes, the results are often excellent. It's definitely one of the best camera phones for content creation to date. Honor's AI-driven shortcuts like Magic Portal, translation, and text extraction also makes the Magic 7 Pro one of the leading AI-rich phones today. So, should you buy it? If your priorities are durability, top-tier display quality, flagship-class performance, immersive sound, exceptional battery life, and creative camera tools, the Magic 7 Pro is a strong contender, especially considering its pricing. Although admittedly expensive, it's still one of the lowest-priced true flagship phones out there. However, if your workflow demands utterly consistent camera results, a minimalist UI, and 60k Philippine peso price tag is too high for you, this may not be your best bet. For me personally, Honor Magic 7 Pro is definitely one of the most compelling Android flagships of 2025. If you enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up. If it has helped you in any way, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Nilasuj for watching. Noba Air.